Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our technical English lesson, Wave Power. We have three objectives in this lesson. Number one, describe how wave energy is converted into electrical power based on the diagram. Number two, use the correct motion word to complete a text about the four basic motions. Number three, use the correct present simple form to complete four sentences related to motion. Now, before we start, let's look at some keywords that we will be using in this lesson. These are the keywords. Repeat after me. Number one, oscillate. Oscillate. Number two, reciprocate. Reciprocate. Number three, rotate. Rotate. Number four, linear. Linear. Number five, clockwise. Clockwise. Number six, anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Very good. Now, what do you think these words are related to? Brilliant. They are all related to motion or movement. Now, let's take a look at what they mean. Now, I'm sure you notice a kind of movement. How would you describe that movement? It's swinging from side to side. So anything that oscillates swings from side to side. Reciprocate. This is a movement forwards and backwards, or up and down. So anything that reciprocates means that it moves up and down or forwards and backwards. Rotate. This is a circular movement, a movement in circles. Number four, linear. Linear, this is a one-way movement in a straight line. That is a movement in a straight line and in one direction, clockwise, from the word clock. It is a movement in the same direction as the hands of a clock. And number six, clockwise, is the opposite of clockwise. In other words, is a movement in the opposite direction to the hands of a clock. Now, how can the energy of sea waves be converted into electrical power? Remember, our first objective is to describe how wave energy is converted to electric power from a diagram. This is the diagram. First, let's take a look at the components of the system. We have the flexible disc, which is attached to a lever. Then we have a chamber here that takes in seawater. Then we have a set of pistons, and we have many sea pipes. And finally, a turbine on the land. Now, how does it work? It all starts with sea wave. The sea wave oscillates. This oscillating motion causes the disc, which is attached to the lever, to move up and down like this. It moves up and down. This makes the two pistons move up and down as well. Now, the pistons push the seawater from the timber through the pipes at high pressure. High pressure water makes the turbine rotate, and this generates electricity. So now this is how wave energy is converted into electrical power. Now, open your books to page 58. Course book, page 58. Now you're going to use the motion words here on the left to complete the text. You will read the text, find words or phrases that will help you know the correct motion words to use for each gap. We'll do number one together. We'll try to look for words or phrases that will help us to know the correct motion word. So here we say first there is this motion, we don't know which one, but now when we read further, this is movement in a straight line and in one direction. So this one here is linear. Straight line and one direction. So now do the rest. Number two, which words we're looking for? Here we have back and forward, backwards and forwards, or up and down. So which one is it? Correct, reciprocating. And number three, the words we're looking for. Okay, read it. Good. And now you have side to side pendulum, like a pendulum. Very good. And the last one, the word we're looking for, read circular direction. Very good. Good. Now let's go to the next exercise. In this exercise, you will complete the sentences using the present simple of the verbs in the box. You have the verbs in the box here on your right. We have oscillate, reciprocate, and rotate. Remember, we use the base form of the verb if the subject is plural, but we add s if the subject is singular. So, first you need to find out if the subject is singular or plural. Then you know whether you're going to use the base form of the verb or you add s to the verb. We'll do number one together. Propeller shafts. Now, propeller shafts. This is a singular or a plural. It is a plural, correct. All right. So now, how do they move? Good. They rotate. So is it going to be rotates or rotate? The base form without an S, because propeller shafts is plural. Good. The next one is a car engine. Now this is a singular or plural. You're correct. It's a singular. So How does a car engine piston move? You're right, reciprocates. So now, because this is singular, we add s to the verb. Pendulums. This is plural, so we're going to add no s. So we have the base form of the verb. And here the subject here is it, which is a singular. And screw, when you tighten a screw, what happens? It's rotation. So is it rotates or rotates? That's correct. Rotates, because the subject, it here, is singular. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching. Please log on to your account at LMS and do the exercise about this lesson. See you in the next class. Thank you very much.